assets. Real value.
Good morning. It's Friday. It's the 2nd of January, 2026. There's so much going on in the pantomime, and I'm finding it very entertaining because I've seen it happen before in real time, and now I'm watching it play out in a movie. One of the most powerful strategic moves happened in the last 3 or 4 days, and over the last 5 years. It's been building up to it. And this was what we've seen Donald Trump using tariffs to get people to manufacture stuff in the USA. Now, that looks very, very good from a USA point of view. And Donald Trump knows exactly what he's doing here because the mainstream media are going to portray him as a failure. Because what's happened is China and Russia have been buying silver and gold from Europe, from the UK, and from the US. And they've been buying it with fiat currency, the US dollar, the euro, and the great British pound. So and of course, England's very happy. We can see they've got plenty of money because they keep spending it with us. They've just woken up to the fact that they've been giving them real gold and real silver for paper that's worth nothing. And China has been very, very clever. And they've turned around and said, we're not going to sell silver anymore. And America's going, but we need it. We sold it to you in the first place. We need the silver. So what's China done? So I'll tell you what, if you build Tesla and Samsung in China, you'll have access to silver. One of the smartest moves ever. And this is when you've got very, very astute diplomats in government working against kindergarten from a visual point of view. Just remember, this is all part of the pantomime. And the mainstream media will be criticizing Donald Trump for this move. But this was all part of the plan. The plan was to level the playing field and to somehow keep the United States of America's corporation face from getting too muddied. It's an amazing time to be alive. Sit back and watch. This all comes about as now there is a very, very distinct lack of silver, which I've been telling you for some time. I put my money into gold 4 years ago. I've doubled it. A few months ago, we put a lot into silver. We've doubled it again. It's not rocket science. We've told you what to do. And I'll tell you right now, this has only just started. There's a lot more to come. So if you want to be wise, out of fiat currency, into something stable, something solid. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. And on that note, Charlie, I would probably say everyone should grab some before it all runs out. Going into my first story, Russia says it's handed over US military irrefutable evidence alleging Ukrainian drones were used in a failed assassination attempt on Putin near Novgorod. The Kremlin accuses Zelensky's government of ordering the strike, sharply escalating tensions. Ukraine denies it outright while Washington stays silent and warns the claim remains unverified. So, the scapegoat Charlie took the flak, for we really do know who was actually behind it.
Yeah, we do. And you have to remember that, of course, Vladimir Putin in his former days, before he was the leader of Russia, was a former KGB spy at the highest level. This guy is not stupid. He's a very, very astute, clever man. And it didn't take him too long to find out that the United Kingdom allegedly was involved in that specific drone attack. And it's a bit like a child poking a dog. Very, very soon, you'll be crying that the dog has bitten you. But you were the one that was poking it. And if you want to continue poking the dog from the UK, pretending it's not you, when you've got people 10 times more intelligent than you watching you, go for it. You could lose the United Kingdom overnight if you're not very careful. This is a time for caution and wisdom.
Next up, Israel is reportedly set to bar 37 international aid organisations from Gaza unless they hand over detailed information on Palestinian staff, sparking backlash from NGOs and critics. The groups include Doctors Without Borders, Oxfam and the Norwegian Refugee Council warned the move could slow down aid, repairs and basic services as Israel faces growing pressure from the UN and the EU.
Well, Israel is now showing their hand. Show us where the Palestinians are. Tell us where they are so we can kill them. It's become that obvious. Allegedly. It's time for people to wake up. The one thing that's become very, very clear is they are defending like nothing on earth because they're losing and they're losing bad. Most of the world now can see right through the bullshit and the lies. It's time to wake up to the truth. Somebody shared with me something yesterday, which is very, very clear. Sometimes things look like they're getting worse. They're not. We can just see it now. It's always been there. The corruption, the evil has always been there. But as part of the process of the awakening, you can see it all. You can see the corruption of government. You can see that most of the politicians, allegedly, are paedophiles. You can see most of them are involved with little boys, allegedly. Allegedly. We can see it clearly now. But it'll all come out in the end. The light will always expose the darkness. And we know that we're right over the target right now because we are coming under massive attack right now again, like we were in 2021 and 2022. But we're here to stay. We're here to expose you. This is why God chose us, because we don't give up. We will expose what you're doing. We'll call it what it is. And we'll try to wake people up to what's really going on in 2026. I can assure you, the hard work has been done. You have nothing to fear. Stand up. This is your time to be outstanding. 2026 is your year. Enjoy it. This is just the start of it. The start of it on a Friday. And if you want to know more about what's going on that we cannot speak about publicly, join the Insiders Club, where we are tomorrow. We're on the Insiders Club on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, where we talk about stuff that you can't talk about publicly. We look forward to seeing you. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye-bye.
Noble Gold. Real assets. Real value.